Hi everyone, I'm Sumit, and this is the continuation of our AWS series, and this is the fourth video. In the previous video, we have discussed about how we can create groups and how we can create users and give them access of various type of admin, type of developers, and whatnot. So in this video, we are going to configure our AWS CLI with a user with access credentials so that we can access our AWS resources within command line or within programmatically interface. So first, we need to go ahead with this link, and according to your operating system, you can download AWS CLI. For example, currently I'm in Windows, so you can choose this MSI installer, or if you are in Linux, you can do like yum if you are in a Red Hat or CentOS based system, or you can do apt and all. So yeah, according to the operating system, you can just install. There is nothing much about it. You just have to do like next, I agree and okay, and that's all. Once you install the AWS CLI in your system, you can go ahead and open your terminal and you can just write AWS. If you get something like this output, then you are good to go. It means your AWS CLI has like successfully installed on your system. And now you can configure your AWS CLI first. So you can write AWS configure, configure, and if when you hit enter, it will ask for the like access credentials and secret token. So currently I don't have one, so I can go ahead and create a new user. So let's say developer. I don't want to provide the AWS console because I'm doing it for like CLI. Hit on enter. We have groups here. You can attach group. I'm attaching admin group. Although it's not a good idea to attach admin group to a developer, but like since it is a tutorial, we can go ahead with that. Hit next. You can go for like tag user, create user, hit on your user, go to security and credentials, head over to access keys, create an access key. You can select any one of these. It's two pretty much the same thing. Check this. Next, you can go for description, create access key, and now you can copy your access key, hit enter, paste your access key, paste your secret key. You can go for default region. You can go ahead with your AWS console and click here, and you can see a lot of region here. I'm going with AP South 1, South 1. Default output is JSON, and that's it. We are good to go. Now, when I can use commands like AWS S3 ls, and it will list all the S3 buckets. Currently, I have none, so it's doesn't show anything. If I go ahead with AWS EC2 ls, it is showing all the EC2 instances that I have running in my system. So yeah, but AWS doesn't recommend this in the way that we are using it. Since we are storing the AWS secret key and access key in a plain text format, it is not a good practice to do so. However, AWS strictly like recommend that if you are a developer and if you really know what you are doing, then only then you use this method. Because when you go in this location, your user location, and do the CD of AWS and do the ls, you can find two things: configurations and credentials. If I do cat configurations, you can see all your configurations. And if I say cat credentials, you can see your credentials in plain text format, which is not a good practice from the cybersecurity point of view. So in the later video, we will discuss what are the best way to like do these things But since currently it is okay, like we are like studying and understanding what AWS is. So for the teaching purposes and understanding purposes, it is okay. But definitely is not, it is not the best way to like do this thing.